as soon as we get the Torah. We'll turn now to the Haftarah. It's a long one. Ben, I'm impressed that you learned this, so we'll hear it from Ben in a moment. Today's Haftarah from the book of Hosea really has in it a number of intergenerational patterns of behavior that repeat themselves over and over again. It starts with a beautiful behavior, one of protection. Israel guarded sheep, right? That's Jacob guarded sheep in our portion. We saw that. And through a prophet, God guarded Israel as they wandered in the desert, as we know. And that behavior of protection was one that here comes up again and again over the generations. There's another behavior that repeats itself intergenerationally here. It's not such a great behavior. Israel turns away from God again and again and gets punished for it. And yet, even though we know it is so hard to break out of patterns of behavior, whether they're patterns that we want to keep up or patterns that we don't, usually it's the ones we don't that are hardest to break away from, there's hope. This Haftarah says, "Return, O Israel, to the Lord your God. Take words with you and return to God." And it offers up those words. And this Haftarah ends on a note of hope. It ends on a note of change, a note of possibilities. So as we listen to it and follow along, we can hope that we all will be able to get into and to sustain those behaviors and patterns of behavior that we find to be most positive. The Haftarah today, the dedications, page is missing. The Sefer Haftarot dedications for Genesis are, great. The Sefer Haftarah dedication for the book of Genesis is the Slate family in loving memory of Eleanor S. Slate, the best mother, grandmother, and wife. The Haftarah is on page 189 in the Eitz Chaim Chumash. Ben Alperovich will read it for us today.